Peak of the week Wednesday, and we got some very quiet conditions for the most part. Tonight we may see some rumbles of thunder, and we're going to be seeing a reset in the temperatures. It is going to be cooler, but it's going to be going closer to normal. We've been way above normal in the last couple of days, and we will be squeezing out at least one more day of very mild temperatures tomorrow, with numbers back in the mid to upper 60s. So again, for tomorrow, that'll be the mildest day out there. Next several days, temperatures taking a bit of a tumble. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austin Onick from News 12 in Chattanooga. This is our weather blog, Weather Overtime, giving you the opportunity to find out a little bit more about what's going on where the weather is concerned, and we'll do that again starting now. I'd like to do a countdown to spring, but I love baseball, so nice to be able to see that there's only 83 days left before the Lookouts play the Mississippi Braves in downtown Chattanooga at 7:15 Tuesday, April 11th. So looking forward to baseball returning to the area. Hopefully the weather is good, but the 83-day forecast is a little bit on the fuzzy side. It happens when you go that far out. Still waiting to see what happens with the amount of rainfall for today. We don't have a total just yet, as we are doing this at about mid-evening on Wednesday, so we'll get that and post that on social media when we know it. But as of right now, we're looking again at a very mild day, about 10 degrees below a record high temperature last set in 1929, and way above our normal low temperature for today of about 32 degrees. For a normal year, we should be at about 2.93, and we are now behind by a little bit. Again, that depends on what we wind up with in the rain gauge for today and tonight. Scattered showers possible, most numerous overnight into early tomorrow morning, then clearing through the day. The big thing for tomorrow is going to again be the potential of some very breezy winds. Wind advisories in effect. We'll have more on that coming up on News 12 later on tonight. Then the temperatures start to go from way above normal, as they have been in the last few days, down to below normal as we go into the weekend. Fortunately, we'll start off Saturday with a lot of sunshine, but we may see some more problems with that later on. As we record tonight, Wednesday evening, from the CHI Memorial Stadium camera, you'll notice that the roadways are on the shiny side. That's because we have some rain falling out there, not a great deal of it. You can see it in the street lights, and take a look at the spray being kicked up by some of the vehicles along the roadway. You'll have to deal with that into very early tomorrow morning as well. Thanking Bill and Christine Pittman for a beautiful view of the full moon rising from the northeastern end of Star Mountain in McMinn County. That's our West Shore home weather window picture of the day. If you've got weather pictures, you know where to send them so we can show them. Pictures at WDEF.com, or find us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and of course on Facebook as well. Our latest storm system is en route, causing some showers and thunderstorms for areas along the Mississippi Valley. We do have another storm system back to the north and west of us. This one will be swinging in to give us those chances of rain and showers, maybe a thunderstorm as we go into the weekend, but it's got a few more days before it launches itself off the coast. For right now, we're waiting for this storm system to give us an idea as to what's going on. Better possibility of severe weather back to our west for tonight, and that includes from Paducah down to about Houston, most of the Mid-South, and areas along the Mississippi Valley between Little Rock and Jackson, Mississippi. Now, we may see very late tonight the possibility of just generic thunderstorms. We don't have a severe weather threat, nor do we have one into tomorrow either. So early in the morning could be again that potential of maybe just a few rumbles of thunder. We're not expecting anything in the way of problems. The atmosphere is just not primed and ready to go for anything involving severe weather. So good news on that, but we'll be watching. Chip Chapman will have the forecast bright and early tomorrow morning, so tune in for that on Thursday. That line gets ready to head our direction overnight. That's that squall line shaping up, but not a lot of punch to this one. It's going to be moving into the viewing area from the west just about the time we're on with the morning show starting at 5 a.m. Eastern. Temperatures remain stable overnight, back in the upper 50s to lower 60s, and then the line heads out as drier air comes on through, and we'll be looking for the potential of some very warm numbers with that sunshine tomorrow, back in the mid to upper 60s. A few clouds and chilly for Friday at the bus stop for the kids, and then dry with a few clouds here and there, but much cooler. Temperatures from the upper 60s tomorrow to the lower 50s on Friday, and that is exactly where we should be for temperatures for this time of the year. So for tomorrow, again, not bad. Temperatures very mild, windy all the way through the day. Showers possible in the morning, maybe a rumble of thunder, and then clearing skies into the afternoon. Rainfall amounts forecast, again, will be across the area, which means some wet conditions for the roadways early into tomorrow morning. So add that to your commute time, and please, again, allow for a little bit of extra space between you and the vehicle in front of you. Rest of the next few days, chances of rain early Thursday, clearing out into late Thursday, across the day on Friday, early on Saturday. Then we start to see that next storm system from the west coast affect us, with chances of rain from Saturday into Sunday. Another bit of a break coming up as we go into Monday, and then as we go toward Tuesday into Wednesday, that's where we start to see more chances of rainfall coming on through. Please note that this is also going to be our last day of very mild temperatures. After that, we start to see just a bit of a chill coming our direction, with numbers dropping down into around the mid to lower 30s by Friday morning by Friday night into Saturday morning. That's where we see the chilly numbers continue and will stay normal throughout the next several days on highs back in the lower 50s. Too warm for anything but liquid rainfall out there, and not energetic enough for anything in the way of seeing any problems where it comes to severe weather, at least for right now. Long-range forecast shows that next storm system moving our way by late Saturday and early Sunday, leaving the area with maybe some snow showers possible by very early Monday morning for the higher elevations, and then what could be another significant winter storm, depending on how things shake out, with colder air as we go west of Little Rock back through Paducah and up into the Appalachians. Most of the News 12 viewing area should be in the warm sectors, so looks like we'll be staying in rainfall and not seeing anything in the way of snow. But again, by about this time next week, going to be interesting to see what shakes out of that. Please don't forget, if you haven't volunteered to become a storm spotter, now would be a good time to do so. Your information that you can give back to the National Weather Service, you go to these courses, you take the course, you get a free toll-free number to call when you have something to report. The information that you give, ground truth, underneath all those radars out there, can help the National Weather Service plot out warnings and keep people safe. The first in-person training session in quite some time, thanks to the pandemic, will be held Friday, February 10th at 6 p.m. That'll be at the Memorial Hospital Community Rooms. This is the meeting for Chattanooga and Hamilton County residents. There'll be others out there. We'll bring those to you coming up a little bit later. It is free, but you do have to register for your seat, as seating is limited. Weather.gov/MRX. The meetings last about an hour and a half total, depends on how many questions are asked and answered. Meteorologists and personnel available for you to pick their brains, to give information about what to look at on radar, how to stay safe in severe weather. It's all available here. It's a great opportunity to help your community, and I really highly recommend you doing something like this to help out. You can also learn how to program your National Weather Service radio. Find out more about that at our website at wdef.com/weather. Emily Casulo has said that hers needs to be programmed, so hopefully I'll be able to help her out with that at some point in time. And don't forget to check us out on the internet as well. We'll find out more details out there. Tons of other information available, and we're all over the internet. At some places you'll find us out there at some point in time. Again, very mild tomorrow, maybe some thunderstorms overnight into tomorrow morning, just not looking at a lot of activity for right now, and going to continue to see some off and on showers over the next several days. Temperatures getting closer to mild, so quite nice. Chip has your forecast coming up bright and early on Thursday morning starting at 5 a.m. Eastern. Check out our forecast available at wdef.com/weather, or find me. Again, if you have any questions, email me at aonic@wdef.com. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austin Onick. This has been our latest edition of Weatherblog Weather Overtime for Wednesday, January 18th. Stay tuned to News 12 on air and online for the latest weather information for the Tennessee River Valley.